Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. Take 2. Yeah, we're doing it all over again because the internet packed it in, and we can't have half a show. So if you've seen this before, deja vu. If you haven't, welcome to you. How do you do, everybody? Good to see you back again. If you're here for the second time around, it'll be a little bit different this time. If you're here for the first time around, well, it's all new and virgin on for your eyes and ears. If you're watching over on Facebook, welcome to you. You can also join us over here at the YouTubes at youtube.com/JadeStarr, or you can pop over to the website howtoapponIOS.com and you can view the show within the browser there. So I can't say that I wasn't disappointed to see the show just drop. What happened was my ISP died completely. We lost internet all throughout the entire house. I waited for a little while for it to come back on and it didn't. So it is what it is. So welcome back. Let's say hello to the few people that have come back. Hopefully a few more of you will, because we were kicking it, man. We were having a good time before. That's why it was disappointing, because I was having fun and stuff. But if you're here, thank you very much for coming back and trying again with me. Hello to Gary Harbs. Hello to Ed Zielinski, Coldacre, Tom Rochelle, and Thomas Gallane. Welcome to you all. Welcome back. Man, I hate it when ISPs go down and things are out of your control. And at the same time, we had a house inspection that just finished right now. I think they're still downstairs. So heaps of close calls there. It's always fun when have a house inspection and people come in my room and it looks like an airport. It looks like a full-on, fully-fledged crazy studio, but it is what it is. So let's cover what we covered before. By jumping over here to look at any new apps that are on sale. So multi-track recorder by 4 Pockets is down by $2. I feel like I'm reading I'm at the racehorses here. Multi-track recorder plug-in down $2 from $9.99 to $7.99, or a butcher in fact. LE001 bass 808 synth down from $99.99 to $3.99. The audio kit retro piano down from $100 down to $3.99, and so the audio tune's down to $3.99 as well. Tonality's in there with the price drop. And we've got this wonderful app today that we are going to look at. Hello again to Doctor's Orders. Hey, at least I got to do a Doctor's Orders on the second time around, so I can see there's 10 of you here now, so welcome back. Sorry, folks, for the ISP going down, but it is what it is. If you're watching on the replay, you know nothing about it, do you? You're none the wiser. So we are looking at today, and I will let you know too, so we're going to give away the prizes from the show the other day, which is for, for Voice Synth. So we got 2 copies to give away. See, that was, again, why I had to do the show again, because we didn't give away the prizes. We got halfway through and the show just ended halfway through while I was having fun with Koala. And we're looking at the Koala app today. So there it is. This is it on the App Store. It is $3.99. So it's very, very cheap. And tell me if you've seen this video before. Look, I think it's incredibly worth it for $3.99. It's pretty damn cool. And as I said earlier, this is great for anybody who wants to make really quick beats, to have a beat maker in your pocket, to do it anywhere you want, to be able to attach an audio interface to it, to be able to play instruments in it. So what else? Great for kids, man. I think this is a really fun tool for kids. As you can see, I'm going to have a heap of fun with this app. Once again, I've removed all the sounds I made before, so they're going to be completely different. And what I might do is at the end of the show, once the video goes live, I will pop in the description a couple of links to all the sound packs that I make today. So you too can download these crazy vocals that I'm putting in. And if you've got Koala Sampler, you can import them in and you can make a song with my stupid voice, yeah? Sound like fun? Good times. Yeah, I'm up for it. So let's get straight in and open up this app because I want to go through all of the stuff in the app. Again, deja vu. So I've cleared everything off. We've got a blank slate once again. Let's go full screen so you can see what is happening here. Okay, so this is the interface. It's extremely clean, extremely easy to use. You know, if you have trouble using this, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you need to be slapped around a bit. Something like that, yeah? But it's pretty easy to get a grip of. Let's have a look at the interface here. So we'll start at the bottom. So these are your samples where you can record samples in. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 16 samples on each page. And down the bottom here you have A, B, C, D. So 4 pages of 16 samples each. That's a lot of samples you can have there. Yeah, it's still too early to calculate it myself. So and as you can see, nice big writing on here too. It says press and hold to a red pad to record. So look, if you open this up and need to look at the instruction manual, I don't know what to tell you. Seriously. So the other buttons here I can show you. We'll come back to these in a second. I want to flick over to the sequencer. So this is the sequencer. So again, you have in these little panels here, these are your little sequences that you can set. In each one, you can choose from 1 bar all the way up. If I keep hitting plus. So we did this before. It says 62. I think it goes all the way up to 62, 64. So I don't know if that's correct. We can try it. I don't know, but from my understanding, it only goes up to 32. So, or maybe they changed it on an update. But we're going to leave it at 1 once again on 1 bar. So you can do that with each of these. So you could have like a one with 32 bars, one with 16, one with 8, one with 1. So you can go across and you get 4 pages of sequencing there for you to add all of your beats, all of little samples that you create in here. You also have a performance page, which you can add things like crush, pitch, ring, reverb, stutters, gates, and you just drag your finger up along. You can do multiple touch. If you've got eight hands, you can make them all go at once. So that's really cool too. We'll pop over to the settings, and with your settings, you've got a new, so you can start a new project anytime you like. You can load a project, so I can show you here. Load a song. Are you sure you want to load another song? And you can see I've got some in here, and I named the last show, which failed. I've called it failed show, but we'll look at those a little bit later. So yeah, you can load stuff, you can save as, give it a name, you can record a song, you can resample a loop that you create, nice and easy. You can export your whole sequence, your whole song into anything you like, pretty much. So I mean, it's super easy. You can export all samples. This is really cool, yeah? So you can export all of your samples, and what it'll do is it'll give you the option to save them in a folder, so then you can export them into any other app. I'll show you that later. You can export a current loop, you can export all loops, share a song, export the Ableton live set. So you've got lots of options to share what you make in here. Now, yes, it is inter-app audio only, and I know I'm going to hear people out there go,
"No, inter-app only, but I want AUV3.
Well, you can't always get what you want, unfortunately, just like me today, wishing the internet didn't go down. But you know what? It did. Here's one for your father, internet. You can tell I'm still bitter. Good times. So you've got Ableton Link, which is cool. You can import audio, you can import video, and you can pull samples from video. That's really cool. Your settings are very nicely set out here. So everything's really big and colorful and happy and fun to play with in this. So in your general here, you can hit one shot enabled by default, hold to record, pitch knob, snap to a semitone, so you can set the pitch to snap to semitones. That's really cool. Inter-app audio sync. Enable audio share. So I've got that enabled. It's enabled by default. So it'll straight away give you the option to save to audio share, import from audio share. And if you're not using audio share, what the hell is going on with you, fool? Get audio share. So across here, the middle tab is audio, where you can select your input audio source. So if I wasn't plugged into my Steinberg UR22, it would say microphone. So you could use the onboard microphone on your iPhone or iPad, because this is a universal app. And as you can see here, you get to select if I want to use the first channel or the second channel or stereo channel. We're going to use the first channel today first for my vocals, and then we'll maybe add some guitar. See, I didn't get to do that in the first show. I didn't get to do that, my friend. What the hell? So you've got an auto trim to, once you record, you can change your I/O. Plenty of options. And there's also MIDI. So you can enable MIDI velocity, that kind of thing. So you can MIDI map. Fantastic. You can MIDI map this to an external MIDI keyboard and do all that kind of stuff. Let's catch up. Welcome back, Jessica Jan. Welcome back, Gary Hubbs. Welcome back, Praying to Get. Welcome back. Hello, Greg Hernandez. I can't remember if I already said hello to you. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for your patience bearing with me. You should have heard, guys, you should have heard the cursing that was coming out of my mouth when the show went down. Ooh. Remember the old beep button, the bleep button we used to have? That just would have been brrr. Man, I was swearing some goddamn shit when it all went down. When shit goes down, you better get ready. Cool. So let's go back to our sample page and start doing some sampling, yeah? So we want to flick back over here. Hello, Lee Crampton. Welcome to you. So we're back on our first page. A, of course, A, B, C, D, L, M, N, O, P, Q. And we want to start recording some samples. And I'm going to show you how quick it is. Once again, Tom Rochelle says, I can only imagine in reference to the amount of swearing I was delivering in my studio here once the first version of this show went down. Touch wood, please don't go down again. I think Ron over there on the chat has said hello, because there's only one person who calls me Jade Starr, and it's Ron. I can't see for some reason, but I'm guessing that's Ron. Hello, Ron. You can come over here to Facebook so we can see your name if you like. All right, so here we go. We're going to have some fun here with this. So what I need to do is turn up my mic on my Steinberg. And as you'll see, let me just change mics once again. Turn down my main mic. Hello. Hello. So now I'm on the other condenser mic I have running through my Steinberg. And you can see in the middle there, we've got volume. We've got lots of volume there. So we can, hey, hey, hey. We don't want that to peak too much. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, boy. So I can turn this one up a little bit just so you can hear me have a bit of stereo stuff going on. So how easy is it to record these takes? Before I do that, I will show you here this little effects section. So if I click on headphones here, I can't hear myself I'll go back to the other mic. Hello, hello. So it's gone. If I put it back on, hello, hello. So that is your to be able to hear yourself, and then you have this little effects button over here to the right, and when you click on that you get a whole bunch of effects as well. So let's turn down my main mic again and I'll show you these effects. Hey, so we'll start off with this one. This is a reverb.
Hi there, Daddy. Do you want to play?
Yes, I want to play with you.
sounds scary.
So yeah, there's a high pitch there, there's a low pitch. We've also
And we have a robot here for your fun. My name is K2Y78912B. I will destroy you. Exterminate! Exterminate! Exterminate!
you've got some fuzz
For some distortion if you want.
You've got some treble, so right now if you're wearing headphones, I'll bet this feels like you're in an aeroplane and your ears have just popped. That's what it feels like for me. What else? We have more bass, so we've got some bass stuff here, and we can turn it off. So Lee Crampton has asked, crap question of the day. No question is crap unless it's about crap, right? Unless you're specifically asking about feces. So, can you change the color scheme? No! I know people might think it's ugly and stuff like that, but you know, you got to trade a little bit of ugliness for what this thing can do, because what it can do is super cool. And for $3.99, it's no brainer, man. No brainer. All right. So it's so easy to record stuff with this. All you have to do is hold down the pad. Like it says in the big letters there, hold down the pad. Now, I will let you know again, if you, you've got your effects here. So when you turn on your effects, if you record a take and it has no effects on them, you can't add them later. So you have to have the effects turned on to have them on the sample that you record. So now I'm going to move this mic, come back to the other one. Okay. And we're going to start recording some random vocal takes. I'm going to try and do them really fast. So we'll try and make a vocal beatbox here. Yeah. Whoa. Hey. Wow. Yep. Cool. So now when we play these back. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And with each sound, once you click on it, you can change, as you see. So the color scheme does change, Lee. See? So when you're actually recording things, it's a little bit different. So, because you've got these new options that pop up, you can change the volume of each one. So we might want to turn this hi-hat just up a little bit, or maybe this down here. We can pump the volume up. Or this one. Give that a bit of volume. Plus, you can change the pitch. So let's give that more of a bass. Cool, you can pan as well. And if you want to get rid of any of these sounds, you can just hold it down and drag it to the bin. Super easy to delete. I'm not going to delete that though. Or you've got a little delete button here. So if you've selected one, you can just hit that delete button. Plus, with each sample, you can hit the edit button and it brings up the edit screen here. So you can change it to a one shot. You can reverse it. So it's been reversed now. You can turn that off just by clicking it again. Back to normal, should be. You can loop it. You've got a choke button, which is really cool too. So if you're like using a cymbal hit, you can add a choke to it. You've got an attack, release, tone, all that kind of stuff. And there's even more tools in here, so you can crop, normalize, make mono, or you can bounce it to another track. So that's really cool. Turn off the edit button. So let's change the pitch of this one. That's you can move them around so you can replace them. So before we get into the sequencing, let's pop over and do a second channel. So I've just clicked over to B here and we'll add some different effects to them. So we'll head back over to this microphone here. We'll add a delay on this one. Wow! You can retake that. So I can delete that, put it in the bin. Wow! 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 What's this one? Hey!
Nay!
Ray! So this one's so that one's like a bass synth, so you can turn your voice into a bass synth, as you can hear. Let's do that one again.
Exterminate!
Let's delete that.
Exterminate! 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 Kill the doctor! Kill the doctor! Wow! Wow! Kill the wow! Kill!
We got this treble.
Wow! 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 Wow!
And we got a bass one here. And let's give that some pitch. Once again, it's really easy to copy things, so you can actually hold one here and drag it into another box so you can copy it nice and easy. Want to delete it, you can do it that way, clicking the delete button. So nice and simple, absolutely basic, so simple to use to record stuff. Really easy just to, you know, I'll go on to the third track here and let's just do some really quick ones without thinking about anything. All right, so I don't know what's going to happen, let's just do it. Cool. Lee Crampton says, having to record with effects in place, can you then tweak them? For example, record with reverb and then change. I don't think you can take the effects off once you've recorded them. So that is the one. If I go into edit, there's no way to remove the effects. So you either have to have it on or have to have it off. That just is what it is. You can resample something. So you can actually resample the same sound. How do I do that? I've got to remember how to do it. I think it's, if I hold, let's get out of here. I can't remember how to do it. I want to keep the choke off. Let's go here. No. How do I resample? I can't remember. Is it in edit? Reverse one shot tools. Crop, make mono. I can't remember. It'll come back to me once we go through it. So we've got all these sounds now. Let's give that a bit of volume. Cool. All right, so let's move over to the sampler. Now that we've got a whole bunch of stuff here, we've got plenty of samples. Now remember, you can also plug in a guitar, say, or any other instrument. So I can, I don't know if my guitar, it should be plugged in. If I go into settings here, go into, oops, man, wrong button. Go into settings, go into my audio, and then flick this over to the right button. So I've got a guitar here as well too. So I've got a guitar in here. It's probably a bit loud, I can pull that down. So you can record, okay, if we head over to number B and we got some space here, so I can just hold down. So you can record anything into there, right? Whatever you say, if you've got a MIDI keyboard, you can actually even open this up in, say, AUM and have open up, say, an instrument in AUM and then open Koala as an effects unit. And so whatever you're playing in the actual instrument, you can actually record from there. So you could have, any kind of AUV3 running, whatever you can think of, and then you can record through AUM. So there's plenty of options to use this. Now that we have these sounds, just to show you, here's something really cool. So we've got all these sounds. I can now, before we get into the sampler, I can head over to the this section up here at the top. I can now hit export, and it lets me export all samples. So if I click that, and now it lets me export them wherever I want. So if I click audio share, it's actually put them in a zip file. Okay, so I can hit no here, and if I scroll down, here are all the samples all zipped up, ready to go. So if you wanted to send them to anybody, there they all are. Now I can unzip, hit yes. It'll create a brand new folder right up the top that says sampler, and there's all the samples that we made. So you can now import them into anything you want. Any other program that uses it. So nice and easy, yeah? Cool. I love that. I love how easy it is to export samples. So, and what I will do at the end of today's show is I'll put some links up for you all if you want to grab these stupid samples that I've been making today with all my dumb voices. All right, let's jump over to the sequencer now. All right, touch wood, folks. We're at the point, about the halfway mark, where my internet went down earlier. So let's hope that shit don't happen again, yeah? All right, so this is how the sampler works. So you've got your, so with each page, you've got 4 pages here for your sampler. And you can grab any of your samples by clicking down the bottom at any time. So I'm on this first sample page here. I've got it set to 1 bar. Now, quite easily, I can record just... so you've got here's your BPM. You can set your BPM. You can turn on your metronome. You can hit play. So we're going at 110. You've got a nice metronome there to keep you in time. And once I hit record, it just goes in a loop. So now we can move over to the second one. And how easy is this, right? So see, I just started that in the wrong place for me. So I want to undo it, and it just deletes the last one. Let's jump over and do another one. Do another one. Now I'm not happy with that, so I can just clear it, and it's gone. Gone. Now you see that last beat I missed, so I want to undo that. That's better. Right, so the other thing you can do is see this little keyboard button here. And once you click that, it gives you the option to choose any one of your samples. So I could choose this one here, and then it gives you a virtually a piano. So if we start this one going again and hit play. So let's hit record. Right, we can grab something else. Let's add this cough into this one. So we hit play. So it's alright. Let's add this one in here. So you can create bass lines in there. What else have we got? Let's choose another. Let's go over to these other pages. Cool. Let's use that one for this. We'll hit play. Hit record. Cool, let's go over here to this first one. What can we add here? So we got some sounds over here. Cool, let's grab that one. And we hit record. Cool, so if this stuff doesn't give you nightmares, I don't know what will. Yeah. Have I put it in split screen and recorded other apps with it? No, I haven't, Russ, but you can do that as well. So, but as I said, you can also open this up in AUM and do it that way. You can, as I showed earlier, you can, there's so much you can do, and it's such a simple interface to use, very easy to use. So now we've got these 4 sequences, and as I said, you've got 4 pages of this stuff. And you don't have to have one bar like I'm doing here. And like anything as well, you can just drag one and copy it into another channel. So really easy to copy, really easy to delete. Again, just grab it, drag it to the bin. Super simple stuff. So let's go over to the Perform page and show you what else you can do here. So when you're in the Perform page, you've got all these effects you can add as well. So let's just hit play. hold button as well. So there you go. Look, I reckon this is fun as hell, and I think Sion has said, Sion says, Koala is one of my favourite apps. Yeah, it sure is amazing. Tom Rochelle says, so easy to make fantastic stuff with this. Russ says it's worth the money. So it looks like it's getting the approval from the warts here on how to app on iOS. Dr. Zoya says, so crazy this app. Mrs. Zorders is listening and thinks we all need therapy. Well, Mrs. Zorders, welcome to the asylum. Look, and I'm just using vocals here, so you can imagine the other stuff that you can use. As we showed before, I think I put some guitar stuff in here. And again, you can take this, so we can add, let's just add another sequence here. We'll hit play. What do we got with sounds? Whoops. That didn't work. So let's stop that. We'll go into this note here, and we should be able to select this note. So we can hit play on this again. Oops. Can you undo? Yes. Oh, maybe I can't undo. Oh no, I can't undo. That sucks. Let's go back and do that. Man, that was a mistake. I hit the wrong button. So we hit record. Alright, so I'll try that again. We'll click over to this guitar sound here.
Exterminate. 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 Exterminate.
Cool. So pretty damn cool stuff. And as we've gone through the perform button, you can save this stuff really easy. So you just hit save. Let's call this how to app session. Oh god, that's what happens when you got keyboard shortcuts, folks. When I hit H2A, it gives me a web address, so I have to go how to App session 2 and save that. Okay. So we can pull that up at any time, and it'll save everything. So it'll save all of the sequencing, all of the samples, so they're all saved, ready to go, so you can pull them up. Let's go back to the stuff that we had in the previous show. So this was one we had in the previous show. And the stuff that we had in this was the first one I did. So I think this was in the Patreon show I did. So this was this one here. Let's load this one up. This one was heaps of fun. Yeah. So lots and lots of fun to have, and especially you can export all of this stuff. So as I said, you can export the current loop, you can export all loops. So that's really cool as well. You can share I haven't done this before, so this is sharing it as a Koala song. How does this work? I don't even know. So where would I save it? To files? What does it do? I don't even know. It says 2 items. What is that? What does it mean? I don't want to share it to my Seagate, so maybe it shares it. Let's try just sharing it to audio share and see what happens. We'll open up audio share. See, I haven't really got to use this. So I don't know what that is. So I guess it's a Koala file because it's created a text file as well. So you'll have to work that out for yourself. But what I will do, because you've got to have something to learn yourself. I can't do it all for you, can I? Yeah, we could sample that cowbell. So I'm pretty sure you can. Let's try it. I don't know if you can open the cowbell as a... So
I gotta have more cowbell.
All right, so let's see if you can double screen it. So here we are. If I bring up this and bring up cowbell. So I can... Oh, see, this one doesn't let you do it. So you may be able to do it in... But you can... I'm guessing you can add other apps to the side screen. So share like... I'm guessing you can do that as well. So Sion says you can even open this in Android's version of Koala. Plus, folks, remember, can I do it? I don't know if I can. There is a version of Koala on Mac as well. Can I jump over to my Mac? Yeah, my Mac desktop is here as well. So if I open the App Store here, drag this over to here. So here's my Mac running at the moment, and you do a search in the App Store. Now, here's the one thing. I did do a search. You can install the iOS version, but it doesn't work. It comes up with a critical error. So it is what it is, folks. I tried it. But here's the Koala Sampler, so it's free. And so you can open this up on your Mac as well. Is it going to open here, or do I have to drag it across? Let me drag it across. La 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 la. There we go. So there it is there as well. Pretty much the same interface on your Mac. It is free on the Mac. That's pretty cool. Don't know what that's doing. But yeah, it is on Mac as well. So that's cool. Let's get out of my Mac and back to my desktop. So there is a Mac version and it's free. Good times. Okay. Is there anything else I need to really go through? I don't think so. I think if you haven't got the gist of it yet, I don't know what to tell you. I said you can import audio. So you can open audio share as well and import samples as well. So I could scroll up to my samples that I saved here, pick one of these, import into the app, and there it is. So it's imported it into here. There it is. So it's really easy to import samples as well if you've got samples saved. You know, I wonder if I have them on here. So if I hit import audio, let's see if I actually do have the files on here. I should have. I used to have my drum samples on here. Maybe I've removed them to save space. I can't see them. But we've done some drum samples from... yeah, they're not here. Oh, no, here they are. Is that them? No, that's not them. Talking to myself. Sorry, folks. So even here, I've got some effects in here. So it's got some voice samples in here.
Computers now have primary control of critical functions. Computers now have control.
So I could pick one of these, import it in.
Computers now have control.
And then I can actually go in and edit this. So I can...
Computers now have control.
All right, so you can do that as well. So let me try that. Just Sion has mentioned that, so I can. Let me just bring up the Files app, close that out, come back here. So you can open your Files app. Go into split screen here. So again, you can import files this way as well. So you could grab one, drag it. So you can do that too, yeah. So practically you can import anything in here. So $3.99. It's only $3.99. Heaps of fun. Yeah. I think you all agree this is pretty cool. So yeah, hey, we got through the whole episode without like the internet going down. That's pretty cool. Yay, happy days. So yeah, you can virtually add anything in here. What I will do is I will zip up. I will save these files. I've already got them saved, so I think I can export. So I'll export all the samples from all three that I've done here, and I'll put a link to them in the description. So if any of you want to use my stupid vocal samples, you can have some fun with them and make a song if you want. All right. That'll be up once the video goes live in about 12 hours time or whatever, however long YouTube takes to do that. I'll add a link into the description. Cool. So we're done there. Thanks everybody for coming back. That's really kind of you today. Even though we had a crash today. Now I need to open this up again, and I need to open this up again because we need to give away these prizes from the other show, from the Voice Synth app. Now just let me check and make sure. Voice Synth. Cool. So let's bring up that screen. Oops. Oh man, I hate it when this happens. Okay, so we've got 31 people who entered, and I've got 2 copies of this to give away. So let's make this larger. Good luck, everybody. 31 people. We can get rid of that keyboard. So this is for Voice Synth, and there's all the people. So many people entered. So thank you for entering. Let's go for it. 18 is Ed B. Ed B has won a copy. And let's do one more. Number 7 is Greg Hernandez. Man, Greg Hernandez is always lucky on this show. Okie dokie. But if you are a Patreon, let me know if you want a copy of this and I'll hook you up. I think I have maybe 1 or 2 copies left. If you are part of the Patreon membership that allows you to get free apps, do that. Because I think I have maybe 2 left. All right, cool. So congratulations, Greg Hernandez. And... who was the other one? Did I mark it? And Ed B. I'll put a link on the video to you guys. I think both of you have probably won before, so you have my email address. There we go. That is the show, folks. I hope you had a good time. I hope this has been informative. I hope you like koala as much as I do, because real koalas suck. They scratch, they bite, and they pee all over you, and they stink. Where this koala is really cute, cuddly, wonderful, and you can make lovely stuff with it, and kids will have a ball with it. Yeah, boy. Alrighty, folks. Have a great day. We're not doing the whole mental health thing this week. I'm going to split those up over 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks we'll do one of those now. And tomorrow's show, not really sure. Maybe it's Drambo. Maybe it'll be the day after. What else do I have to remind you of? We have coming up for an interview this week. I should let you know before we go. Who's being interviewed with us this week? Let me run my magic. I can't remember. Who is being interviewed? I think it is Jude Capana. So Jude Capana is coming on the show this week. If you know Jude, his music is fantastic. He's from the GarageBand Users Group. Excellent musician. I can't wait to have him on the show, play his music, and you guys all get to know him. But that will be it for today, my friends. On the next interview after that, next week, is Doug from the Sound Test Room. And then the week after is Heinbach. Oh, yeah. We got some cool interviews coming up. All right, folks. We shall catch you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. I hope you all make lots and lots of cool music, because I can hear the dreaded music in the background. It's telling me I have to go.
I have to go now. I have to say goodbye. I have to go now. I have to say goodbye.
What?